the front page and inside the newspaper. So, not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube, whoside we go bring to una different guests them where they can help for talk about the newspaper. We are the channel for the people, the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how news again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wala now we had, I just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for it in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup or plasas where they like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program where we call Colores, as we dey look at different story them na the front page and inside the newspaper. So not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube, whoside we go bring to una different guests them where they can help for talk about the newspaper.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of a program called Colores. We are on YouTube and on Facebook, so we can discuss issues then with the front page of the newspaper and the kind. But we want to say we're very much sorry because we started late, and we will just try for finish 1 hour. We mean say we just do short time. This is the shortest time we will do it tonight, and after which we then go back because other things that we need for put in place. And then, of course, we'll meet tonight again and next today by the grace of God. Yesterday, we were not able to come because of other reasons they begin, personal reasons then, but we're sorry again. And today, we just do 20 minutes to tonight. For normally, we not come at all. So, I want to welcome na the program this morning. Abdullah Bunwai is na the Deputy Regional Secretary for SLPP. Na the... Deputy Regional Chairman. I'm very sorry, sir. For the SLPP na the South and region. So you do to enter the program today. Good morning and welcome to the program, sir.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so let's just start with this thing. Normally inside this program, because the program in name na Colores, and of course we all know what's in a Colores, so we get this traditional question where we can ask everybody when they come inside the program for the very first time. And the question now, when na the last time where you eat Colores?
The day before yesterday.
Okay, and whose plasas, whose sauce you really like for it Colores sweet?
Cassava leaf.
Salomon and cassava leaf, any parts company. All right, so
Yeah.
well, thank you for joining the program today. With this shortest possible time, I'll just get this kind of discussion. Yeah, we actually go start with the program as we don't title already. We go start with the first one, Court of Appeal. The order for lay Kamarainba Mansai come out of prison. What thing you take on this?
I think now welcome news. The courts na Sierra Leone as a country we believe in the rule of law. Now the final place that one day where they decide some of the issues they'll go with that. I don't get any further argumentation for that.
Okay. All right, so this now largely comes from the Kailundu newspaper, for the sake of we people, I read them exactly. Then say Court of Appeal ordered Kamarainba out of prison, and but as it is now, it is in a very critical condition. Now the prison side, even when they don't give them this, they don't give this order, and in a very critical condition right now. I say admit now they come out hospital, as people in the say. And but so far, the Court of Appeal don't order, for let them release them from prison after several years where it don't take that prison day. Okay, so we go again to another thing. So this one that they call Forum newspaper. The Forum newspaper gave this big banner headline. We then go up with again and say constitutional review must wait. This now according to other term then quote, they say legal professionals, opposition parties, diplomats, and the citizens. What do you take on this constitutional review where then they push, where the government they push for it now?
I think say for continue.
Okay, why you think say the constitutional review for continue? Because a lot of people.
Hello.
Yeah, you get me?
I get you here.
Yes. So why you think say if we continue, where according to the legal professional, opposition party, and other people in the state, then for wait on this constitutional review?
This is not thing where we don't participate in. Well, over from then 2015, 2016, and so on to then 17. So we be done with that one day. We be expect say by 2018, we for don't get a new constitution now this country. I mean, you go imagine the amount of funds, the resources where this country spend, and the people, the energies, the way we invest into the communications, then into then reviews, then what we don't do completely across this country. I followed that process, from the civil society angle. Only for all the issues what they talk about now, we country, now this and that, now the constitution. Now, get some loopholes where now that we for try for do. We for try for beef up a constitution, decide the way it weak, we strengthen them. And that process can no longer wait. That process can no longer wait. If you see people that they call for a wait for for that review the process let it begin. I mean, at the position APC, now they do that. And then they do that. And simply because grounds, they have lost grounds with the public, they have lost grounds within themselves. So therefore, they don't hold on to the elections until APC fix their internal struggles before we go into elections. So we not go allow one group of people there for hold this country to ransom. We wait for them until everything is sorted out with them before we move forward. No way. I still believe if we continue, APC then get 54 members that were elected in the parliament, then get a lot of avenues there where they go discuss this constitution, whatever go inside of the process. It don't mean say because the process don't begin, they will never have an opportunity for put within a one. No, it's going to parliament. They should go there and discuss it, and some entrenched clauses, then they inside and reviews, then the way it has to come back to the people. So they have a lot of time, but let the process not stall because they are not ready for it. No.
Okay, but the question where a lot of people they ask, why now the government so much to push for this particular thing, and you just don't make them say the opposition not in a parliament right now, because of one or two other reasons. Them waiting they try for discuss with the government, and but now the government they push for this particular thing, and this in a document where them for discuss in a parliament, everybody for involved in that, but all. So why this particular moment now in the government want for push for this? Because a lot of people, they say, anytime we government push for something, they get in your ulterior motive.
I don't think so. Even before the government get timeline where the government don't plan for you. So with or without the insinuation of ulterior motives on the part of the opposition or government, these are laid out plans and programs for government for achieve. And I think this is a low-hanging fruit where the government go easily do and achieve. As I say, the opposition gets an opportunity for can participate in governance. You can't stay out of parliament. You can't stay out of everything. Then you expect a government or the whole nation for wait for you. You see, possibly this go trigger them for letting them come on board.
You think so, because of this, the APC go forcefully go see, okay, yeah, if we left out of this, it will be bad for you. Think that this now one thing we could possibly be in the camp?
Absolutely. So absolutely.
What about if they choose not to continue for camp? Because now, as Yusuf know, there we are say, dialogue for go on between, the government and that of the opposition party. So in the case of USA, they not complete the dialogue and this thing, or they not get within the one out of the dialogue and then say they know they go for this. What thing you feel say, as a government, then go do, or as a party where you represent go do?
As I say, the people they're bigger than any political party. All of this thing where they go on, we don't get much anymore as a political party or as a government for include interim. This is a process where the public across this nation, every district, don't get to say, don't push their own interest interim. It don't conclude the recommendations have been made and so on interim. So waiting this government they do now for just take this thing back from outside APC being left them and brush them up and bring and come back to the attention of the public, then to Parliament for ratification. Then, if possible, we push them to the public back for a referendum. So I still think it is not for the SLPP or the APC for say no, we know they participate by this, everything for stop. No, it is for the people to say. It is not for any political party. This thing is a national constitution. It's not a political party constitution. Political parties are only beneficiaries. So now that make them can you imagine this thing was with APC for 5 years? What did they do with her? What did they do with her? They don't. The country spend resources. They went round this country. They don't get all the information where the people they want into a national constitution because it not favor them. What the people they say they cast it aside. So now we just want for wake them up because of that their own personal interest. So they still want to hold on to it. Left to them alone. That constitution will never see the light of day if certain things are not infused into it, which is not going to work. It's not going to happen. The people have spoken, and we get for support waiting the people they stand for. Period.
Okay, so this now a new review then they do, or then just they look back into waiting the last government been do, we been there already in white paper, because this government been already begin take the implement waiting then at the white paper, like the 30% quota, like the PR system we been at the all of them things there. So this time around, then they continue with the white paper, or then go actually do a fresh review.
I don't think a fresh review is necessary at this time because it's costly and it also go nullify within the people that we don't say before. You see, I'm sure say then go get another opportunity for talk to the people, for engage the people, but it not go be a deeper review like the previous one. So the implementation will continue because we just want for now let Parliament ratify some of them things there. So in a holistic manner, where the people that don't put into the new constitution, the review process. I don't think say a deeper review necessary. It's a waste of time. and resources if we want to go down that line.
Okay, thank you very much. So let me just ask you, and let me go into the paper again and ask you one final question before ever we let you for go today. Then we could possibly get another day where we go try for see how best we can see how we can able for discourse. Now let us look at this paper when African 24. Africa 24 say ECSL polling staff unhappy. But they talk about this day after the election, the payment of them staff there, all of them things there. So and but what do you think about the payment of most of the staff then we work inside the election and ECSL up to this time terminable for make them happy and get waiting and forget?
It's sad, but this is some of the realities that we will get for face. If we as a nation want to stand up on with two legs them and stop for the just go cap in hand begging people for the basic things that we want to do for our own country, we will believe in. That not like funding our elections. We don't start, we don't try, we don't fund up to 80, 90%. If the donors, they don't let me down, that they give me promises that they're not able to fulfill. Now, in the resort to them, they already spill over onto the streets. Or they see neck people that don't come work for neck, they don't get them pay. Not because government is callous or insensitive, but these are just the teething problems when government want to stand on its own, for fund like own development. And I think that's the right way for go. I would just appeal to the people them for exercise a little more patience. The people that the donors that we promise for fund that aspect of the election process. The government or ECA through ECSL is well engaged with them. I think there is a slight controversy between how the payment for go and waiting at the amount we for be paid. I think that one and I don't delay this process onto this point here. But for me, the elections are over. We don't need for raise we own homegrown funds. We don't fund the elections for up to 90%. That little bit there, no problem. These are teething problems that we go emerge or for expect when we I'm sure say the next elections we will be better prepared and less dependent on the outsiders.
Lastly, I don't know if something I mean look good, but you look alike, you and JJ Safa look alike. So because of that, day, I ask you this question. And even promise say 3 months after the election, then go fix the economy because now they get all the experience and all of these things there. We don't do 2 months, we go inside in about 3 months now. But we know how things them like now in the country. You think say that in word of 3 months in the after they elect them again, then go fix and settle every problem now the economy. And the way how things they're unstable and all of them things that the fluctuation and all or inflation. So you think say the government were able to reach to that target in 3 months?
I think say the problem we don't affect developing economies then like we own them, and even bigger economies then. Now the Ukraine-Russia war.
But inside this same Ukraine-Russia war, now the other economy then they do well. For example, who's a junta leader, Guinea, then they do extremely well. Liberia itself they do well past we in terms of the economy when you watch and and not a secret say we money for example are the second to worst inside Africa. We economy they down in Africa, but all of them countries are still exist now the world outside Ukraine and Russia they get the issue.
I don't trust that statement there where you say where you say other economies that they do better, yes, even at the sub-region past region.
Yes, look Guinea for example.
I don't trust that one day.
Look,
we not go. I mean, forget about being a junta leader.
Okay.
If you
let's forget about junta leader. Let's say look Guinea. For example, now the worst term this ever in the history of the country, where we Guinea the Guinea money and the Salo money, the Guinea money they hit with 2.5 times.
You know why?
Tell me, please.
You know why? The amount of iron ore alone or bauxite where Guinea they export. It's so huge. The deposit that where Guinea they get.
But they be always
it's so
get
huge.
Then be always get not to now it just come up. Then be always get but we money been the double your money. But now the reverse version, then the double we own 2.5 times. So for example, if you get 10,000 leons salon money and you take them to Guinea, then go give you like 3,500 leons Guinea money. And then be always get iron ore, not to now iron ore come.
Well, for mine, and for reach the threshold side and then now, it not just happened overnight. You know, they took a long time developing the infrastructure and so on, whereby now they don't begin shortly before the junta, the military leader, they come on board, Guinea be done, they enjoy and stuff then. But even at that, I tell you, say, many things, and they were Guinea dependent on Salon still for cargo across. Many things, and they were the Salon where the Guinea population or the Guinea market, they come in and take over from Sierra Leone.
Recently, truck full of your per mine, you know, for down a road where they may take na Guinea, you're right. But if they block the border, the way how we own they be affected, not also that they own they be affected, right?
Well, they're not for block the borders,
no,
because we did
just you want to make a talk this because you say we depend and Guinea as well dependent. Yes, everybody they rely on the company for get everything they want, but the way how we rely or we depend on them, not also then depend on we.
How?
Fine.
We don't depend much on Guinea at all.
Yes, we do. Because, the only for thing example, if there anytime we Guinea lock border, you see what thing they happen in the country.
Because the flow, the outflow of agricultural products them, or with fishery products them, you know, the towards Guinea, it will be affected. And if that be stopped, the people that will be affected most are the ordinary man, not the farmers then.
So now you still long green
so that the
way how we abo pan Guinea, not also Guinea abo pawi.
Well, they say equally, because if they block that border, they then say not go guess waiting and then they take from we. The economy will be affected equally.
You sure how we own will affect the economy?
Because the prices go rise up yonder.
Because where to make ask you this
basic
question?
Commodity.
Why are they ask you?
Yeah.
A lot of time then they where we not ever lock border. Now Guinea they always lock border per way. After we Guinea can don't lock border, now they say we self can pull a statement say we don't lock border. But now we always then they lock border pan. Even the other time they lock border per way until past where we go beg and negotiate with them before ever they open border back. You remember the last time?
Because the political reality is them now the two countries, they're different. Politics, you know, they work with economics. The political decisions are different. Maybe they see threat to the political establishment. So for them, that one they paramount than any other economic considerations. You see, eh? Okay. But for we are not at that level of we don't pass that level there. We always they consider Guinea and Liberia as sister countries. Them we're interdependent, and we not go one for suffer with ordinary people. Them now the reason we make they can do their knee-jerk reactions. Then but they know they take long and they open them back.
All right. Okay.
And definitely we don't want any confrontation with Guinea or Liberia.
Yes, we don't want confrontation, but every day, like Guinea, for example, they bully we from every angle. They bully we from the economic side, bully we from the military part, the disadvantage per we per land every other day. You know, but even though we know we're very much peaceful that I agree to, you know, but then they always pressure and bully we.
I don't know if na bully or so. You know, Guinea na big economy. Guinea big pass alone like 2 or 3 times. Equally so for Liberia. You see, Liberia big pass alone like 3 times. So we no go just lay down and give up on them for saying that the military might of Guinea is far bigger than we own. So it's their economies. You see, this is not the reality.
Okay.
You see, eh?
All right.
But we are coming there. We are building ours. Over the years, we don't really.
We hope so. We actually reach that point.
Definitely.
Thank you very much for joining today. We hope to get you again another day, possibly with another person we will to go day, as guests, then we will discuss several other issues. Then thank you very much for joining, and God bless you, sir.
Okay.
Get yourself a good day.
Thank you. Thank you too.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Name na Abdullah Bunwai, na the deputy regional chairman for the SLPP na the South. We been the talk to we about waiting and see from the small issue that normally we discuss inside the program today. One for say thank you very much. That's how they left the program today. The producer for this program na Elias Sabah. And until then we'll get for meet again. God bless. We continue Sierra Leone where we call we at. And so now we don't like, share, and comment. We have to say thank you very much. We appreciate you now and get to yourself a good day. Bye. Another morning again inside we had.